please.
Thank you. My name is Romeo. I'm from Pageant from Warriors fan page, one of the biggest fan page in Indonesia. My short question goes to Mrs Morley. As we know that these were pageants created since early 1950s. My question is, do you think beauty pageants still relevant in this time, in today's society? Why and why not?
Well, I think, thank you for the question. The answer is no, not as they used to be. In 1951, you have to remember, it was after the war, and every company was asked to participate in something that would cheer everyone and make everyone feel more part of the world. So it was what we think is a one-off exercise, a public relations exercise. It was considered successful by the company, and so it continued every year. But as you know, you should, when you're doing something, you should always evolve, you should always want to improve. I cannot speak for other contests. I realize, of course, there are many, many contests that personally I would not necessarily choose to be part of. I cannot make any claims for them or against them, but I can only know what we do. I feel very strongly that for women and for men, we have Mr. World too, remember. It's not just for the girls, it's also for the boys. I feel that the communication and respect for each other in our countries, coming together, we learn a lot about each other. We are not asking young women to put bikinis on and parade on stage. That was a very old-fashioned idea in the 51s when the famous Diana Dawes made a mink bikini and went down the river looking very beautiful. It was purely a public relations exercise. But as we've grown, as we've evolved, and women have taken the place, I think, of the first stages of this world, women taking the place have tried very hard to reach a level that is acceptable and comfortable for women to participate. I do believe sincerely there is nothing wrong with a bikini, but I sincerely believe it is very wrong to parade on stage in a bikini. I think it doesn't help a dignified young woman who has never been a model to have to appear on stage in a bikini. I really think there is no logic in that. So this is why, 10 years ago now, approximately, we changed that. And many people take many years to realize what the changes are. Because like everything, as it changes, you look and realize, my goodness, we've been doing this for 10 years and still people think we are looking at girls in bikinis. We are not. And as I stress, there is nothing wrong with a bikini, but a bikini on a beach is where it should be. For the young women who are coming to us, most of them are serious medical students. Even in the fashion world, women come to us and they do not want to walk on stage in a bikini because it is not their personality. We want them to be comfortable. We want them to be able to speak on behalf of many of the children of the world. And I think we set an example this way to each other and for the rest of the world. So, you know, to talk as a beauty contest, I feel our beauty is not skin deep. Our beauty is within. That is why we have beauty with a purpose. No other contest, I believe, has that. And I think this is why you cannot frame us as one of the few that are typical beauty contests. We are not. I can challenge you to say, where are we the same as any other? I think Miss Universe is fine, it's a good contest, there is nothing wrong with it. But we are not like Miss Universe. We're different. It's because the Miss is in front of it. And if you can look to the past and then be smart enough to look to the present and to the future, you will see the present we are not, and we have not been parading girls in swimwear and thinking as if people are airheads. These are women of substance. we respect them as women of substance, as we do the men. They come to us, we are able to work together, we're able to raise a lot of money for the children, we're able to share each other's interests, we're able to make friends across the world. And I don't think that you could possibly say that is a beauty contest. That is an overall important plan for women to communicate. It's the best communication service in the world. And I think women should be entitled to learn from each other, whether it's recipes, whether it's fashion, whether it's how to look after children, whether it's to gain confidence. Because so many people, boys and girls, are not confident. They're afraid. And I think if you can mix together, you learn not to be afraid, but you must always have one thing, and that is respect. For the greatest love is the greatest respect. And I would much like you to feel that with this world goes respect. Respect for human beings and respect for each other. We only ask a girl to do what she is comfortable with and what her family are comfortable with. It's so important to include family. And families, we want them to be proud of the young people that come together and know that I am responsible for these young women. I would never ask them to do something that was not in favour of family. Please remember that that's how I feel. Thank you.
Terima kasih Miss Julia Morley, sebuah jawaban yang luar biasa. Mungkin kalau saya boleh merangkum dan